Hi guys, I'm Cindy from Scrap Rat, and today we are going to do something that I have never done before, and we are going to be playing with our scraps. If you have scraps like this, or junk mail, or die cut scraps, or preferably scraps like this, we are going to make paper. I bought this paper making kit, and yeah, so we're going to use it. I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing, um, but we are going to give this a whirl. And I would not use paper like this. It's kind of got a shiny kind of coating on it. I would not use that. And I think there's even some shredded paper from what the back of it said. There's some shredded paper in here, and we are not going to use it because we are trying to use up our scraps for the Scrap Timber 2025, put on by Margreth and Toni. Yeah, this kit comes with paper shred. Let's see how fine it is. It's just like paper shred, quite honestly. But we're not going to use that. We'll use that for something else maybe. It comes with the tub and the decal and frame, the two sponges. I forgot what that's called. And yeah, I thought it, oh yeah, and it has a acrylic rolling pin in it. Now, I will try and find something like this on Amazon. I actually got mine from Ollie's, and believe it or not, paid $1 for it. So if you have an Ollie's near you, you could check, but I'm sure that they all have different things at them. So who knows what you're going to find there. This one has a piece of splinter on it. I also have a couple of more frames. Got these from Amazon, and we are going to use them if, well, maybe not this one because it won't fit inside of our box. So let's see if this one will. That one will. So we're not going to use the big one. Oh, it's inside there. Can't use this one, but that's okay. Maybe later. So I'm going to put that one to the side, and we are going to get started on shredding our paper. Okay, we have a paper shredder to shred our papers, and we're just going to do a little bit of it, and I'm going to show you another option if you don't have a paper shredder. This one I have a little bit done. I'll just do a couple of pieces just so you can see how it works. That's what it shreds it into. And sorry for the noise. That's what we do. And it will also shred junk mail and any of your little scrappy doodads that you have. And I'm just going to pick up a handful and drop them in. So that is one way to shred your paper. Another way is to sit here and to tear it into tiny. These probably don't need shredded, quite honestly. I think these would be okay. Like stuff like this, you can also take a pair of these little shredding scissors and just shred away. Just sit in front of your television and just shred your paper. And yeah, so there's different ways that you can do it. And we are just going to take our paper and we're going to take our bin back out. Take our bin and we're going to dump our paper shred in. And we are going to add some water. And we're going to let it soak for just a minute. Okay, our paper has been sitting for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe. Probably not even that long, probably about 15. And it seems to be soaking up the water pretty good. I think it would work better if you used warm water. It was warm when I brought it in here, but it's cold now. So I believe this will also be a little messy. So I'm going to take a Tupperware lid and hopefully y'all can still see it, but I want to keep it off of the rest of the stuff on my desk. So I'll probably just do a little bit of this, and then I will take it into a room that doesn't have as many odds and ends laying around and paper. So in case I get something wet. But we're going to stick the immersion blender in and just make the pulp. So wish me luck, guys. And it's going to be loud, so just fair warning. You may want to turn it down. Yeah, I think this is more than soft enough. Hopefully you can see. Oh my, it's messy. Oof. Okay, this is kind of what we're going for without the chunks in it. So we are going to take this into the other room and mash it up and kind of see what we get. So I will be back in a flash, and we will get started making paper. Okay guys, we are back, and this is what we have. There's still a few chunks of paper in here, but I think it'll work. So it's very messy. I am going to warn you. I'm going to dump this into a trough that I have over here, and then we're going to start making our paper. Fly by the seat of our pants, because that's what we do here. Okay, so we're going to take some water. I'm just going to leave those big ones in there. They're fine. They're fine. It's fine. It's paper. We're making paper. It's paper. We're fine. So it took me probably, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, probably not even, to mix that stuff up and get the consistency that we had. And I'm just going to take a big old handful and plop it in here. That's what we're going to do. And I would imagine the more pulp you have, the thicker your paper. So we're going to kind of start off kind of light, I think. And as I was saying about the where to get some of your tools from, I have seen immersion blenders at thrift stores forever. And when I wanted to do this, of course, I did not see any. So I ordered one off of Amazon, and I think I paid $12 for it. And quite honestly, I'm quite impressed with it. Worked out pretty well, and that may be too much. I don't know. We'll try it and see. And the paper shredder, the one I was using, I was gifted, and I have another one that I bought a while back from a thrift store. So makes quick when you're shredding paper, though. So what we're gonna start off with is they suggest to take a microfiber towel, which came with the kit, and we're gonna lay, actually I kind of want that more on the, can you still see? You can still see. Okay, we're gonna take one of those and we're gonna lay it down. Okay, and we're gonna take, this is the frame and this is the decal, and they don't really come apart on this. These, they do come apart on the bigger one, the one that I bought separately. So we're gonna start off with that one, and just want to hold them together. There's no way to actually hold them, so That's kind of weird. But okay. Put it down in there, hopefully. And kind of just, this may be too big for this, for our container. Not sure. This one may be a little on the thin side, but that's okay. I'll let all the water drain off of it. Yeah, it's got where I just poked my finger through it. So stop poking your fingers through it, Cindy. Let's try this again. Like I said, guys, I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I figured we could do it together, right? Right. You can tell it's really thick right there. Okay, start over. Let's start over. Oh, these are two. What? Okay, so here, let's change a plan. These may be a little bit different than the ones that came with the kit. Which these would probably be great to show you with, so I can tell you that you can make your own decals. These apparently don't have a frame to them, so whatever. But you can take a piece of netting like that is on this, and you can put it in a picture frame. You could take a piece of netting or tulle, as long as it's taut, as long as it's really tight, and you could put it on a embroidery hoop. You can make you a little frame, whatever shape you want, and you could do it that way. So we're just gonna see if this works. I'm not real confident about flipping it, but we're just gonna do it. Okay. So we're just gonna take our sponge and try to get all of the excess water out. And hopefully I'm not shaking y'all too much. Pulled some out. And then we will lay this to the side, and hopefully I can pause the video while it dries, and we can come back in a little while and see how it turns out. It's very carefully, very carefully, very carefully. And if it's got torn edges, it's okay because it's handmade paper. Actually, that's kind of cool. I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm perfectly okay with that. And I think we're just going to lay him to the side, and we'll just stack our next one on top of him. Very carefully, very carefully. Okay, it's a little thick on the edges, but it's our first piece, guys. It's our first piece. So let's try it again. And they say to take this roller and put another microfiber on top of it and roll it. I did not do that. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe we'll try that with the next one. So, I guess I'm just going to use this big one again. Kind of stir up your mixture. And like I know what I'm talking about. And lift it straight up. Kind of let it drain for a minute so we don't keep our fingers out of it, Cindy. So we don't make it thick on one side. This one would probably be better with my coffee dye tub because it's a little bit bigger. So maybe next time I'm outside playing with paper, I'll give it a whirl. Okay, let's hope for the best. Oh, I kind of squished. I think I put it on the wrong side. That's okay. This one may be torn. This one has a lot of big pieces in it anyways, I think. Yeah. This one's got a lot of big pieces. No, that's just crinkles in the paper. And we're just going to go with it. What's the worst that can happen? We have to shred it back up and make it again. It's only paper. It's just paper. Okay. So we're going to put this one to the side and try and use it face up this time. Okay, so it has a deep side and a shallow side. So we're going to try and use the shallow side. Looks like it has carrots in it. I'm going to put out another microfiber towel. And this is just a puppy pad that I have on the bottom. They're absorbent and it's to protect my mat, quite honestly. And we're just going to flip it and see what happens. Maybe this one will roll. And then we'll try and add a couple of things to it and see what happens. And if you guys give this a try, I would really greatly appreciate the feedback, because, or if you've done this in the past, give me some tips, because like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going by the directions on the pack, and that was not very informative. So, you know. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to roll this one and see what happens with this guy. It's probably going to get stuck in the, I would imagine, get stuck in the microfiber. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty stuck in there now. Looks nice and flat though. We'll use that one for our next one. Maybe we'll try this that they didn't give an explanation for while it's still in the frame. And we will try to add some things to it, because I went out into my garden and I got some flower seeds, like from bedheading a flower. So, and maybe we'll try some ink too. Why not? Just go ahead and try adding some stuff to it and see what we can get. I don't want purple. I don't want that. Okay, let's try and find some green. Sure, why not? You can always take and go dump this water and start fresh if it's a hideous color. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more pulp, because I think we're kind of getting low on that. It's probably too much. Oh, that's very bright. Very, very bright. Let's see. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Oh, I forgot to add the flowers. Next one we'll add the flowers. Let it drain. It's still draining. And probably the longer the paper sits in the ink, the more the paper is actually going to absorb the ink, I would imagine. That would make the most sense. So we're going to dump that one. Let's do this first and then try it with the plastic thing. I wonder if I put that on here. That's, oh my, made a mess. I don't know. We're just going to push this one and then we'll push it with this one. See what the difference is. And then we'll try it with the, oh, I think I'm pulling it out of the decal. Don't want that. Don't want to break our toys the first time we use them. That one's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, we'll take it. Maybe kind of roll the edges just a tiny bit because they're definitely curled. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Because I don't know. Yeah, so any of your tips I would appreciate. Not that I know that I'm going to do this again, because, you know, I'm the type of person I usually try not to make scraps. The only reason I had all of these is because I did a bunch of digitals and I had all the little strippy bits that you cut off. So, should we try one of these? Should we try this one? Sure. Put the seeds in, Cindy. Put the seeds in. That's probably way too many. I don't know. I think maybe we should try to mix it up a little bit better too. What's that? I don't want that in there. And the directions said to let it finish draining. Good grief. Okay, take the frame off the decal. And then, we're going to try and see if we can get 2 on this one. And flip it. Okay. That doesn't fit in the frame. So, what are we doing, Cindy? I don't know. Trying to pull some of the moisture out of it. This one's edges will probably be better because it's sitting flat on this as opposed to the other one. And quite frankly, I bought the cheapest ones that I could possibly find. So, because I didn't know if I was going to like this. I'm like that. I try something, and once I've done it, I've done it. I don't want to ever do it again. There we go. Okay, well that's not too bad. It's not great. I have handmade paper. Mine that I bought does not look like this. But that's okay. We're going to get this stirred up again. Maybe add a little bit more. Because I have no idea if I'm making this too thin. Oops. That one I think looks a little bit better. stuff drain off. And then I think that I will pause you guys, and if I can get the video to connect so I can show you the finished product, I will do that. If not, there will be a part 2. You will know that from the title. So you know more than I do at this point. You know how I did. So either I will see you in the next video and I will link it below, or I will see you in a flash, because for you it'll just be a few seconds. So either way, make sure you check out the community page and see the giveaway that we're doing, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to be able to participate, and you can enter as many times as you like. There are 5 sets of stamps that we're giving away, and yeah, so just in case this is the end of the video, as I always say, y'all go out and spread some joy today and love one another. And until next time, much love. But hopefully I will see you in just a few. Okay, guys, paper is not dry, but I have experimented quite a bit and got paper to look like this by mixing it up quite a bit more, and to get the consistency more like this. And it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. I still like the stuff that you can tell that it's our scrap paper, but that looks more like handmade paper. So also wanted to pop on and tell you that I'm experimenting with making like little paper medallions. So I'll show you how I'm doing them, and if they turn out great, and if not, then you'll know not to try it. So there's that. So I'm taking a little bit of the pulp, I'm kind of squeezing some of the water out, and I'm just kind of placing it in these, oh, what are these called? Um, split rings. The little, we use them for all kinds of stuff. We use them for binding journals sometimes, but just kind of pushing it in there, and then just kind of pushing the sponge down on it to get some of that water out, and then just popping it out. And I figured that I can either cut around it and make it a circle, or I can just leave it wonky, because I kind of like it wonky. So yeah, but next time I come back, hopefully we will have dry paper. So just keep hanging tight, guys.